Hi, welcome to clickmeproject.com. I am going to explain the concept of lightweight privacy preserving and secure communication protocol for hybrid ad hoc wireless networks. Let's say start with abstract. This paper proposes secure communication preserving users' anonymity and location privacy in hybrid ad hoc networks. Symmetric key cryptographic operation and payment system are used to secure route discovery and data transmission. To preserve users' anonymity with low overhead, we develop efficient pseudonym generation and trapdoor techniques that do not use the resource-consuming asymmetric key cryptography. Our analysis and simulation results demonstrate that our protocol can preserve privacy and secure the communication with low overhead. This data flow diagram shows the overall process of this project. Initially, the source will register themselves and get the long-term key from the trusted authority, then avail data for data communication, then get the pseudonym for its identity to protect themselves in the network, then choose the secret data and apply the encryption process and the hash operation. Then send this data to the source base station. The base station will validate the source identity with the trusted authority and forward this data to the intermediate node. Then the intermediate node will forward this data to the destination base station. The destination base station will receive the data and forward this to the destination. At the destination side, the data will be the hash for the encrypted data, received data will be fetched and verified whether the content gets modified or not. If the content doesn't modify, the data will be decrypted and view the original data. Let's see the demo of this project. Initially, we have to run the source side process. For that, run hybrid ad hoc project. Here we have to initially sign up. Provide the client name. Here I am giving CL1 and the client ID, password, get IP address, MAC address, host name and voice platform. Click on register with the tester party. The data is inserted successfully and view the detail. So this is the client information, and we click on next button. Here we have to provide a login. For that we need the details like details of a long-term key. To get that, we have to run the trusted party project. So here click on this key button. Here we have to provide the client ID value. Click on send request to trusted party and receive this at the trusted authority side, and click on verify client authentication button. The client is valid, so can generate a long-term key. Click on this long-term key button. This is the long-term key value. Store this value and send this to client. The key value is fetched at the client side, so then store this value at the source side, inserted, then click next. Here we have to provide the client ID and password to get login. Then next LTK value. Here we have to provide the IP address. Click on login button, next button. Here we can avail the data plan. So for that we have to provide long-term key value. Click on view plan. There are three type of data sizes are available. We can select any one. Here I am choosing this one. You have subscribe 30 KB message is shown here. Click on OK and click next. Here we have to choose the data that we want to send to the destination. Here I am choosing this data and provide the password to encrypt the data. Click on encrypt button. The data is encrypted, and click on store encrypted data to store this data. Here I am giving text encrypted data value file name as Z1. Click on save button, then click on compute hash button. The relevant hash value for this encrypted data is generated. Click on store hash value. Provide the file name to store this hash value. Here I am providing Z2. Then click on next. Here we have to get the pseudonym value for source ID and destination ID. Here my source ID is CL1 and click on generate pseudonym button. This is the corresponding pseudonym for CL1. Here we have to provide the destination ID. I am choosing C1 as a destination ID. Get a pseudonym value. Click on next to you have to provide original ID, pseudonym, LTK value, destination ID value, and choose the encrypted secret file. Here I am choosing the z1.txt. This is the encrypted data, and send this data to the source base station. For that we have to run this base station process. So by clicking on receive button, the source base station will start receiving the data, and send your current balance is 29.1 KB message is shown here. Then click on OK. File is successfully sent to the base station. Then choose the hash data, send this to the base station. Here click on validate button to validate whether the client is original or not. Here the valid client message is shown here, and click OK. Send this received data to the intermediate node. So for that we have to run the intermediate node process. Click on next at the base station side. Browse the data. First send the encrypted data, and at the intermediate node side click on receive button. So file is sending, receiving. File is received successfully. Then choose the z2 file and click send button. Click receive at the intermediate node side. Then the intermediate node will send this data to the destination base station. For that click on next button and run the destination project. Click destination base station and debug this process. Browse the Addon file and click before send that file. Click receive button at the destination base station. Click start. OK, and send this button. OK. File is transferred successfully. Then choose the z2 file and send this to the destination base station. Before that click on receive button and send the send button in the intermediate node side. The file is successfully transferred. So now we are in destination base station side. Then the destination base station will send this data to the destination. So for that click on next button and run the destination process. So here we have to browse the Addon file again and send this to the destination. For that click on receive button at the destination. Click OK. Click on send button. The file is transferring. File is transferred successfully. Then browse the z2 file and send. Z2 file is successfully transmitted. So close this destination base station, and now we are in a destination side. To check the client ID, click on check client ID. The original client ID is CL1. This is the source client ID, and click OK. Check destination ID. This is the destination ID, that is C1. Now we are in a C1. Click OK and click on next button. Browse the encrypted file which we received. So Z1 is the encrypted data, and browse the hash data. Click on compute hash value. Now check both the hash value contents are verified. Both sent and received contents are same. Therefore we can conclude the encrypted data is not getting modified while transmission. So click OK and provide password and click decrypt button to view the original data with the client sent. So this is the original data sent by the client. With this project gets over.